Morning students. Today we are going to learn about BCD codes. So the full form of BCD code is binary coded decimal. It is basically used for the systems or the gadgets where we are mainly applying or mainly using the decimal numbers. Okay. So the BCD code, as the name indicates, it is binary coded decimal. So it is a binary code for decimal numbers. So as I have told, that full form is binary coded decimal numbers, that is BCD. Now in BCD we have each digit of decimal number which is represented by its equivalent binary number. So every bit of decimal number, that is from 0 to 9, is represented by its equivalent 4-bit binary number. Okay. So if you consider example like suppose number 14, that is 14, then we can represent it in BCD code as 1 as 0001 and 4 as 0100. Okay, so that is the way how we represent the BCD code. It means we have separate or unique BCD code for each of the number from 0 to 9, because decimal numbers are always there from 0 to 9. Okay, or we have total 10 bits in our decimal numbers, and that 10 digits are from 0 to 9. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. And therefore we have the representation of each decimal bit in binary. We have already discussed that, okay, in a binary code. And now the same we have to use over here, that is for 1 we are using 0001, for 4 we are using 0100. In the same manner, suppose we have another example 973. Okay, so 973 is nothing but another example for which if we want to write the BCD code, then it can be written as 9 is represented as 1001, 7 is represented as 0111, and 3 is represented as 0011. Okay, so this is the way how it is being represented. Now let us see this particular chart in which I have shown the decimal bits and along with that a BCD code or binary coded decimal for each of this BCD bit. So if you see, these are the decimal numbers. Okay, if you can see here, the decimal numbers are from 0 to 15 we have considered here, and accordingly now if you see, the decimal numbers are actually from 0 to 9, and for that you can see the BCD codes like the bits B1, B2, B3 and B4. So if you see from number 0 to 9, the codes are like 000, then 0001, then 0010, 0011, 0100, 0101, 0110, 0111, 100, and 1001. Okay, so that are the different numbers which you can see from here. Decimal number 0 to decimal number 9, you can have this particular BCD coding. Okay, after that if you see here on the left hand side, you can see the binary codes also. While these binary codes are basically a 4-bit code, so they are same from 0 to 9, just like a BCD. Okay, or rather we can say the BCD are just like a binary from this 0 to 9, but the further code are different. Okay, after 9 when you see 10, it is represented as 1010 in binary, while it is represented as 1 and then 0000 in BCD. That means it is basically like this: 0, then 0, then 0, which is nothing but a 1, and then here 0000, that is 10 stands for 10. Then similarly we have 1 as 11, 1 2 as 13, like this. So here you can see all these further numbers right from the 10 to 15, they are represented with like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That is 1 0, 1 2, 1 4, 1 1 3 and 1 4 and 1 5 like that. Okay, so that is what the difference between the binary and BCD code. Understood that? Yes. Now let us go further. Now we have to see the I will clear the slide. Now we have to see the rules for BCD addition. So there are different rules for BCD addition, and what are that we have to see. So basically why we are learning this particular BCD rules or BCD numbers, because as we as a human being understands the decimal number system, but machines or computers are only understands the language of binary numbers. Okay, and these binary numbers are always represented with 0 and 1, and therefore the BCD, that means the decimal numbers, when they are represented in the form of binary, it will be easy for the computers or processors to process these particular numbers. Okay, and that's why the addition as well as subtraction we have to learn in BCD. So we must know while doing some programming or like that, we must know what are the rules which are being used for this BCD addition and BCD subtraction and all. So that's why we are going to learn now the BCD addition rules. Okay, so let us see the rules for BCD addition. So first of all, we are adding two numbers. Okay, and that has to be added just similar to that of the binary addition. Okay, now we have the three possible cases with this addition. Okay, so let us see what will be the first case. So first case is if the 4-bit sum is less than or equal to 9, then it is a valid BCD. Means for example, if we have taken two numbers, suppose the number is taken as any number, we can say suppose 2 and 4. Okay, so if we take the addition of 2 and 4, what is the result? It is 6. Okay, so 6 is the number which is less than 9. Okay, so as it is a less than 9, it can be considered as a valid BCD. So if the number is within a range of 0 to 9 after addition of two numbers, if the result is within the range of 0 to 9, then it is a valid BCD. Okay, so that is our first rule. Then what is the second? So if the 4-bit sum exceeds 9, means if it is more than 9, then it is a invalid BCD. Okay, so for example, if it is coming out to be 1010, so 1010 is not a valid BCD for us. So therefore, if we add suppose 5 plus 5 in binary, you may get the value as 1010, but it is not a valid BCD, so that is an invalid BCD. Okay, then what can be the third case? So if this invalid BCD is obtained, then what is the correction measures which we have to take? So for correcting the result, what we have to do? We have to add 6, that is 0110, to the 4-bit sum to get the correct answer. Okay, so that is what the next rule. Now the third case is 4-bit sum is less than 9, but carry is generated. Means for example, if the carry is generated is 1. So we have discussed about the binary additions previously, and in that we have seen that in some cases the answer if we are adding the 4-bit binary, but still the answer is coming out to be 5 bits. So in that case, if the carry is being generated, then that is the case when sum is less than 9, but the carry is generated, then also it is an invalid BCD. So in that case also we have to do the same corrective action on the result, and that is what we have to add 0110 to the 4-bit sum to get the correct answer. Okay, so that are what the three different cases for BCD addition, or we can say these are the BCD addition rules. Now let us see one example for it. So first of all, we are considering the first case, that 4-bit sum is less than equal to 9. So let us take an example, suppose 3 plus 4. So what is our first rule? We have to add the numbers like binary. So first of all, we have to write the BCD codes of 3 and 4. So let us write the BCD codes of 3 and 4, that is 0011 and 0100. Okay, and then we have added this 0111 as a result when we add this. So 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 0 is 1, 0 plus 1 is 1, and then 0 plus 0 is 0. So this is what the way how we got the sum as 0111. So now if you compare this sum 0111, it is less than 9. It is less than 1010. So therefore, as the sum is less than 9, it is a valid BCD. Okay. And as it is a valid BCD, we don't have to do any corrective measure for that. And therefore our final answer is 3 plus 4 is equal to 7, which is our correct answer. Okay. Now let us take another example. Suppose we are taking now the BCD addition, and that is 4-bit sum is greater than 9. We are taking the another example where the 4-bit sum is greater than 9. So now let us see what happened in this case. So we are taking the example of 5 plus 6 using BCD addition. We have to evaluate it. So again we have to write 5 and 6 as their BCD numbers we have to write. So 5 is represented as 0101 and 6 is represented as 0110. So if you add this, you can see 1 plus 0 is 1, 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 10. So carry will be 1 and the sum is 0. So it is comes out to be 1011. So if you see 1011, this is not in our BCD table. Okay. So it is an invalid BCD number because it is exceeding the number 9, that is 1010. Though it is equivalent to the result, but it is not a valid BCD number. So what we have to do then? We have to add a corrective factor, that is 0110 to this. So if you add this, then you can see that the actual result comes out to be 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1, 1 plus 0 is 0, carry 1, then 1 plus 1 is 0 and carry 1. So that's why if I pad the zeros over here for making it a 4-bit binary number, then you can see it is 0001, 0001, and that is nothing but actual result 11. Okay, so that is what the actual result 11, that is 11. Okay, so if you compare the result, it is just like we have this is as 1 and this is as 1. So that way actual result is 5 plus 6. Okay, 5 plus we have this as 6, which is nothing but the result is 11. So is it clear? Yes. Is that clear to all of you? Yes. Now let us see the last example of the third case, that is if the BCD sum or 4-bit sum is less than, clear this drawing first. Now if the 4-bit sum is less than 9 but carry generated is 1. Now let us take this example. So what you will observe here, now let us take an example 9 plus 8. So if you see, let us add the numbers with binary, that is 1010 plus 1000. So if you add this, what is the sum? Sum is 1 as it is, 1 plus 1 is 0 and carry 1. So you can see here the answer is 5-bit and it is 10001. So in that case, though this sum factor is less than 9, but carry is generated which is equal to 1. So therefore again we have to add correction factor to this. So this is the case as the 4-bit sum is less than 9 but carry is equal to 1. So result is invalid BCD. So we have to add a correction factor over here which is 0101. Sorry, 0110. So let us add that to the result. So what result you will get in that case? See here. Now we have the result as 001 and 0001. So if we add 0110 to this, we'll find that the answer is 0001 and 0111. So the answer is actually 17, that is 17. So this is what our correct answer, 9 plus 8 is equal to 17. Okay, so I hope you all have understood this particular BCD addition rules, as well as I have explained each and every case along with a particular example. So now we will, in further class, we'll try to solve more examples based on this. Okay, and then we can complete the different types of examples based on this BCD addition rules, and then after that we'll see the BCD subtraction. Okay, so bye for today. I hope you have understood this all. So let us see the next things in the next lecture.